Okay, another video of updates about the election. It's almost 10:30 p.m. at night. I think it's about an hour ago I did the last one of these. But let's see. Trump wins North Carolina, Florida, and Ohio. Okay, and there's a few. Let's see. So anyway, I think Pennsylvania's tending towards Clinton. Let's see, Wisconsin's heavily in the Trump. Minnesota is, let's see, no. Crap. Minnesota, yeah. Minnesota's almost solidly in the Clinton. But, anyway,
what is the heart of this now?
But actually I noticed that some of the U.S. House that some incumbent Democrats were losing in Minnesota, but that the incumbent was getting beat, the Republican was winning. I can't remember right off the top of my head which ones it were, but that's true.
When you're in a small town and Katy Perry and Lady Gaga and Funny or Die and Miley Cyrus mocks you for your unhappiness and for your beliefs, you now see millions of people saying, I've had enough of that culture. I don't need you anymore. This was the FU to popular culture. Hillary is less liked than the flu. But it's more than that. It's about the people that assumed that she had this to begin with, that she was entitled. Very rare will I give a mea culpa, but I gotta give it to Michael Moore. And you had him on. He was the most correct person on this because he was on the left and he saw what was happening. He saw a wide swath of people that were unhappy and were ignored by the left and the right. I have to buy him his favorite pie because he nailed this. Lastly, the one thing about Trump, ideology is dead. He killed it.
Hold on. There's a big old call to make right now, and that is Fox News is projecting that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, there we go. Wisconsin. Big. 10, 11 electoral. All right. Good job, Wisconsin. Yeah. Go Badgers. Well, okay, for tonight only. Go Badgers. Way to go. Yeah. Wisconsin. Yeah. Donald Trump, 49.1% to 45.7%. 49% Wisconsin. Oh man, that is huge. That is big. That really, wow. 232. 232 for Trump and 209 for Hillary Clinton. So yeah, that is a big one for Wisconsin. They needed one of the big upper blocks like Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, states like that. They needed Michigan. Trump needed one or more of those states to be able to pull this upset and to win the presidency. And with Wisconsin going red for Trump, for Trump now, that's one of them. So anyway, Trump wins Wisconsin. That's big. That's a huge blow for Hillary and her supporters. So, but anyway, Pennsylvania. See what is? Oh, that's 0.5 at 81%. Okay. Yeah, Pennsylvania is another big state with 22 electoral votes. But Iowa, another state for 6 electoral votes. Iowa going to Trump. Wow, 238. Oh my gosh, that's another big domino. That's another,
That's 269, which gives him the victory, assuming the House votes for him versus for Clinton.
Wow.
He needed 16.
But anyway,
Michigan or Wisconsin.
so anyway, some really good news. Awesome news, actually, to be honest with you. But they also predict that the Republicans will hold the majority in the U.S. House, and it looks like the Democrats have only picked up 1 Senate seat in which they needed, I think, they needed at least 4 or 5. They needed to pick up 4 or 5 new ones to change the power in the Senate as well too, and that doesn't look like that's gonna happen this time. It's even gonna be worse next time because they've got 25 seats to hold. Oops. There we go.
This is assuming he wins all of Romney's states, which he hasn't yet done, but it's assuming.
Yeah.
So that puts him at 269, 1 electoral vote away from winning the presidency.
Wow.
That's it.
Well, if there's a tie,
Yeah, well, it has to be a tie then, because there's only 538, so it has to be 269, and then, the House votes and hands it to him.
Because the House is not supposed to take it away.
You're right. He doesn't.
It doesn't have to be a tie. No, he can still win outright.
Wow.
Of course, I'm saying, but if
They're still talking about different scenarios for each one. Donald Trump to get to 269 needs to keep all the states that Romney won before. That he doesn't have to win any more he just keeps those in the Republican column, and he's at 269. And so anyway, Wisconsin, Wisconsin or Iowa. Good job, way to go. Except when you're playing Minnesota in football, and it's like, no, I don't. Anyway, yeah, Jason, yeah. Oh, Minnesota. Jason Lewis is going to be the new. What? Oh, it doesn't say what. Yeah, Paulson. Eric Paulson, that's right. I actually know him. Well, not really. Well, I know of. Yeah, Eric Paulson is winning in Minnesota. And nobody else. Okay, they haven't. It's another Minnesota House race they haven't called yet. That incumbent Democrat Nolan is leading over Mills. Anyway.
They have to come home, and they did come home. 9 out of 10.
So,
there's no need to blame Democrats for Donald Trump's performance tonight because he was able to get 90% of the Republican vote. Maybe they
so let's see here.
The deciding factor of the last 10 days, especially possibly from.
But anyway, it is almost. It is after 8:30, 10:30, not 8:30, 10:30. So. California has been called for Clinton. It's like that was, I was stationed in California, so I know there's a lot of idiots in that state. There's a lot of good people too, but California is a lot of people who are complete idiots. So if if you live out in California, you're not one of those idiots that are liberal, then I apologize. I'm sorry. Not everybody in California is like that.
I don't love Mitt Romney, but I could live with him, right?
But anyway,
It's
anywho,
very different, and I think people still do not think this is real. I mean, it's like, oh my God, is this a movie?
This is how real it is. If Trump wins Maine 2nd Congressional District, Michigan, Pennsylvania, or New Hampshire, he's the president.
Right, no, I'm saying that's real.
Oh,
I
wow.
can read the numbers. I don't know what happens in Nevada, we'll see, but to my mind, you asked about tomorrow morning and how people feel when they pick up the
Okay,
paper, when they hear
oh,
about
man.
this here. And I still think among Democrats and even some Republicans.
so
there's going to be
anyway,
a
it's
You know what it is? Imagine for the Democrats, this is not a hangover.
man.
It's the hangover after
It's still-
a bachelor party
it's
bender.
this is still pins and needles time. It's, you know, sitting on pins and needles, because this race isn't over yet. It's getting closer. It's getting closer to the end, and Donald Trump is getting closer to crossing the line, but he's not there yet, unfortunately.
America was rigged against a
You know.
disadvantage. He just replaced disadvantage with patriot, nationalist. He just replaced it. That's how
Let's
it
just
is.
look at
But
the
anyway.
possibility tonight that Donald Trump could win the presidency, Republicans could hold the
That's
Senate,
right.
and Republicans can hold the
Hold the
House.
And guess
House.
what?
What does that mean for the country?
It
What does
means-
that mean for the U.S.?
I think in the first 100 days, I think you do repeal and replace Obamacare with something
Oh, right
that
on.
Would
Right
be more
on.
palatable to
Yep.
business and small business. I think that would
Yep,
be a
you
number one.
replace and
Second thing, I think
repeal
real estate-
Obamacare,
real- definitely
because
support
it has
that
been
is
a
huge. It's huge for
disaster.
Republicans. The other thing
It
is border
has
security.
royally
That Trump is moving on.
sucked
He'll
to
right.
own a
He's gonna
business
give another call to Maine.
and to have your costs, the cost of doing business to skyrocket because of that. You know, we can come up with something better. You know, we can do a lot better than that. And a lot of people believe the lie that he told them that, oh yeah, this will be great, this will be awesome for you. But now it's taken almost 8 years. I don't know. How long has Obamacare been on the law of the land? I'm not sure. But anyway, Trump, Fox projects Georgia. Georgia is now in Trump's corner. Right on, yeah. Go Bulldogs. Great job. All right, yeah.
True shovel-ready job in America.
Yep. So Fox is projecting Trump at 254 electoral votes, 16 left, and Clinton has 209.
No one saw it coming. I called all three of those.
254.
Three of those. Look,
254. 16 left. 16 votes left.
Greg, I've been here since day one, my friend. I called every single one.
Trump wins Georgia. It's like, oh, come on. Want them to show the electoral map on which states haven't been projected yet.
Back on the insider versus the outsider. I think he is the outsider.
But-
and that's what they're ready for.
Well, let me just say, you know.
But
as
yeah,
a
but
different- as a different-
This has been a complete and total referendum on Obama
Giuliani,
and his agenda.
Gingrich, as my
You know,
Secretary of
this is a total and complete rejection of his hand-picked successor.
last Republican administration, who are now willing
You know, Hillary Clinton is going down in flames,
people that goes beyond
and
believe that Republicans or Trump people.
you know,
But you know what?
this is a total rejection of Obama.
As well, especially from a
And the
national
fact that
security
Republicans have kept hold control of the House and the Senate is huge too. You know, I didn't exactly like Trump, but he speaks to people like myself who are having a hard time making it financially. You know, there are a lot of people who, like myself, who graduated from college and still don't have a decent job. And there's a lot of other people who are even worse who are even worse off than I am, who are worse off. You know, getting any job is an accomplishment for them. Being able to get the crappiest job you can possibly, you know, getting any job is an accomplishment for them. And they've had, since Obama took over, they've had no chance of getting a job. Those people deserve the best job they can, even if it's even if the job isn't very good. So, but anyway, so anyway, let's see, over 5 minutes, almost 16 minutes.
There are ambassadors in Washington.
But anyway,
trying to figure out what Donald Trump will do as president of the United States, what they don't know already.
Sign out and upload this to my YouTube channel, and it looks, and you know, upload this video to YouTube so that you can watch it or not. Mostly probably not, but anyway, this is update. You know, the people like myself who've had to suffer for 8 years, you know, who've had a hard time, not getting a very good job, who have a college education, who are college educated, have a lot of skills, you know, and still had to take in crappy jobs ever since they graduated. This is a victory for people like me. This is a victory for every person who has had to put up with the Democrats running the country into the ground. This is a victory for people like me. And if you are if you have a family member like me who has a college degree, you know what I mean? Well, let me turn off the sound from the TV. But anyway, if you have a family member or a friend like myself who has a college degree and a lot of skills and a lot of, maybe not a lot of skills, but at least has a degree and has had to take in one crappy job after another and put up with it because the economy has sucked since they graduated, you know, if you have to, you know, if you're a Democrat and you have a loved one like that, be happy for them. Be happy that they will finally get a chance to get a good job. If you're a Democrat and you have a great job and you're upset about this, well, then that's too bad. I'm sorry, but, you know, they've gone through a lot of crap. They have gone through a lot of crap since Obama became president. And if you can't understand that, then you need your head examined. You know, if you can't be happy for them, you know, then that's too bad. You need to understand that they have suffered a lot. They have suffered a lot under Barack Obama. And you have been one of the reasons why they have suffered a lot. You know, you can blame yourself if they, you know, if they say, I told you so, then just swallow your pride and take it. Take your lumps. You know, take your lumps, because life hasn't been easy for them. Life has been great for you, but it hasn't been for them, and it's about time it has gotten a lot better for people who have had to suffer because of Barack Obama. Okay? Well, I call, you know, my name for him is, well, the initials of what I call him is DA, but you can You can just use your imagination and understand what the DA stands for. But anywho, this video is just over 20 minutes long, so I will, let's see. Yeah, if you're frustrated and mad that Donald Trump is going to be the next president, I'm sorry, but you know what? The people like myself who have college degrees and taken one crappy job after another have suffered long enough. We have suffered long enough having to go to crappy jobs that we were better than because Barack Obama was president, because the person you supported was elected president. If you can't understand that, if you still think, oh no, we gotta elect Democrats, they'll be great, they'll take care of you. I don't want to be taken care of. I don't want to be babysat. I don't want to take care of myself. I want to live on my own, in my own apartment, clean my own apartment, cook for myself. I don't take my meds when I'm supposed to by myself without the help, without somebody going to the nurses and having to do that. I don't want that. I don't need that. Okay? And yet, you Democrats are like, oh, we need to take care of you. You need help. You need to be taken care of. Bullcrap. I don't need to be taken care of. I can do the things I need to do myself. Okay? And you Democrats, that's what you want to do to almost everybody you can. You want to put them on a government program that takes care of them, that babysits them, that doesn't nurse them, but that takes care of them like you would a child. And you guys have no idea what that's like to be treated like that. You have no idea. You can't even imagine. If you were to put yourself in their position, you would hate it. You would absolutely hate every single second of it. But yet, you want to pat yourself on the back. You want to go, oh, but we love people so much. Oh, we love the poor and the down and out so much. We're so caring. Yeah, right. If you cared about people so much, you would take people who are dependent on the government, completely dependent on the government for survival, and you would bring them to the point where they're totally and completely independent. That is compassion. That is love. That is what you should be doing. That is what the government should be doing. Make a distinction between people who can take care of themselves and people who can't. Okay? I can take care of myself. I don't need somebody. I might not do as good a job as some of you family members would want me to, but I can do a heck of a lot better. I can do a heck of a lot. I don't. Well, I'm getting flustered because I'm so ticked off. I can take care of myself. Yeah, I'm not going to do a perfect job. I'm not going to do everything exactly right, but I'm still totally capable of doing that. I don't need to be babysat. I don't need to have someone take care of me and to be a nanny and cook for me and be my maid and be my nurse. What I would like to is have a wife. Yeah, a wife, but I understand a wife would be all of those, but a wife would be a lot more too. You family members of mine who have been married and have kids, you can't imagine what it's like to be the only one who doesn't. You can't imagine what it is like to be the only one in my family that doesn't have a wife, doesn't have any kids, has had to take crappy job after crappy job, because the economy was so bad because of the president you supported. You can't understand that. Try to put yourself in my position for a change. Try to understand it from my perspective for a change. Instead of thinking, oh, we need to take care of Nate. We need to take care of him and get him on the government programs, you know. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, I'm finally going to get government, I'm going to get money for disability, but from the Navy. But yet, you know, and I should have done that almost 20 years ago. I screwed up. Hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I screwed up. I should have done it a long time ago. That would have been awesome. But at least now we're doing that. Now I'm getting that. So anyway, I will make another video unless they announce something big. But anyway, so make another video later on and update everything. Talk to you later.